We welcome you into Joanne Graff Field for Game 2 in this ACC series. Saturdays are for dancing and softball as the 8th-ranked Florida State Seminoles look to stay perfect in conference play versus the NC State Wolfpack. And with that, we welcome you into booth. Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Kavovit, alongside former ACC Player of the Year, Alex Powers, and in for some ACC softball. Here we go. First pitch from Reed gets away, and it's going to hit Michelle Tarpey. And right away, Saturday versus BC was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. And a swing and a miss there, though. McKenna Reed trying to find her stuff early, her first strikeout of the game. Anna Church, the transfer from Ohio State. 0-2 to her. Right back to it. Caught looking, McKenna Reed back-to-back strike. Beyond the arm since then. Throwing strikes. First pitch swung on from Bordeaux. Popped up, going back is Widra. Calling out the outfield, it gets down. Tarpey going to be waved home. The throw from right field. Not going to be in time, and NC State, they strike first. 1-0 they lead.
That ball, which you would think would be a routine out. Annabelle Widra gonna break back on the ball and just, I don't know if it's the sun that maybe gets in her eyes or just kind of loses track of it, but just gonna fall right in there behind her. But good aggressive base running on the base path too for
throughout the lineup. This 5-hole's really been her spot for most of the season. Popped up into foul territory. Bueno makes the grab. 3 outs now for the Noles, but NC State able to get one. Seminole bats. And she'll face, leading off for the Noles, Isa Torres lays down a bunt, hustling down the line. Called safe. And a good one coming in to make the throw. But credit the hustle.
Wind blowing in.
Beecham into left field. It's going to get to the wall. Torres peeks back. She's waved home. Here comes Isa. Steps on home plate, and RBI double for Jason Beecham. Noles tie this one up. Extra base hits continue for the Noles.
And this is manifestation at its finest. You got an outfield that's shaded in, and then Jason Beecham gonna hit it to the big part of the park there over the left fielder's head. And right off the bat, Isa Torres knows that she's scoring. And that's the kind of stuff that Florida State and their base runners practice.
Weapons everywhere. Kerr reaches for it. Gore goes to third. Tag down on Beecham. So Janai will reach on the fielder's choice for the catcher last night. Edenfield over the glove of Simmers. That drops. And Michaela now 12 games. She will reach base safely.
Fight off and battle with. It's definitely coming in as a strike, but not one you can really do damage with.
Chopped over and off the glove of Gore. It's going to roll into right field. Coming around is Janai Kerr. Edenfield into third base. Dak, some heads-up base running. Chugs her way to second. Florida State, they retake the lead. 2-1 here in the bottom of the first.
Tough play there. Katie Dak gonna get a little bit fisted. That pitch coming in tight, but just getting the jam job. But pitcher Gore unable to come up with it. Janai Kerr, no hesitation. Coach Wilson just waving her on the whole way through with the word.
Just the nation, but of course in the conference as well, and so many different hitting statistics is Kennedy Harp. Gore right there though, rings her up. Caught looking. Big pitch from Wen Gore.
Get behind in the count, 2 strikes. You gotta just try to see the ball deep.
Danley over to first base. Tarpey, a little bit of a bobble, but able to step on the bag in the 3rd out of this inning. Florida State adds 2. They retake the lead to the top.
Changing, but the tools that we have access to now look a lot different than they used to.
Tori Ensley into left field. Janai Kerr comes in to make the play. 1 out. Leftwich will certainly be in that top competition. Goodwin right on the line into left field. Janai Kerr makes the grab again, and 2 outs. Raleigh. Swung on the first pitch. Kerr makes 1, makes 2, makes 3 outs. in this inning, does it all for the Noles. Sophomore Angeli Bueno rips this one into right field and falls. Bueno, the sophomore, on a little bit of a hitting streak herself, was 1 for 1 last night, does it again in game 2. Now a 5. Also pretty darn good with the bat. Off the end of the bat. Coming over is Simmers to make the grab. Will hold Ross at first, 1 away. Country in Power 4 to only have 1 strikeout with 100 or more at bats. Ross takes off. No throw from Bordeaux and easily skirts into second. Open, Alex, in the leadoff position. Now 25 straight games she's been the leadoff. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon for the Noles as she draws a walk in a full count. And we'll trot down to first. Just came into this one batting .381. Right to the hot corner. Goodwin with a great play. Steps on third. And the throw across is in time. Hannah Goodwin gonna lead 2 Florida State runners stranded at NC State.
Side, so that's going to stay pretty consistent, but just down and change, really challenging them to let the ball get deeper, trying to see the ball up as opposed to see the ball down.
First batter she faces gets Marbury chasing. 1 strikeout for Danley for the sophomore. Tarpe just popped up. Easy play for Isa Torres, 2 away. Ensley really been a spark for her team time and time again this year. In the left field, shows it off again. It gets by Kerr. Ensley rounds first. And standing up into second, Taylor Ensley with a 2-out double.
Combination.
0-2 again to Church. Swing and a miss. Ashton Danley with a runner in scoring position. They'll leave her stranded. Church trots back to the dugout. To Gore. Lays down the bunt. Coming in is Goodwin. No throw for Janai. And she will reach safely. Boy.
Point 2 about it doesn't have to be perfect. Something my dad always used to say was, don't let perfect get in the way of good enough.
Could be 2. Stepping on the bag. They'll get 1. The throw is off plane from Kendall Simmers. So Janai Kerr out sliding into second. Edenfield. She will reach in time at first base. Between her and Thrunk. That split second was all the difference. In deck to left field, no doubt. See ya. Katie Dack continues her hot streak right now. Another home run for number 77 and expands this Florida State lead, 4-1 Noles. Last week a home run versus Duke, and now.
And Katie Dack dropping barrel on the first pitch of her at bat. And look at the power game. That pitch wasn't bad. It was below the knees, but Dack with the big hack. Leaving the yard.
I like that.
Good piece of hitting. Best. And so when things start to go south is when we really start to evaluate, well, what was my process? What was my approach and my plan? And then we try to get back to that.
Especially when you create those expectations. That time, a good AB. Runner goes, Hart. Throw in time. Peyton Bordeaux with a rocket from behind the dish to get Kennedy Harp caught stealing.
Simmers right into Kennedy Harp's helmet. A bang bang play, and you couldn't ask for a better throw with the speed of Harp.
Right on target, right? I couldn't tell if the tag was Danley. Popped up, going back to make the grab is Tegan Thrunk with an RBI single. Rolled over and underneath the glove of Isa Torres. So how about a 2-for-2 afternoon for the freshman. Danley winds. Rolled in the dirt, Bordeaux. Not on first, that's Munson running. Going to be tagged out. Annie Potter also now in the game at second for Florida.
Laying the tag down beautifully right there. Really good execution for the defense.
Gives a quick pause to that at bat. It was a full count, 3-2. Kendall Simmers improving from her freshman season last year. It's a 2-1 to her. Underneath, running over is Potter. Back into right to make the grab. 2 outs. The ACC 1.51 ERA. K-time chance from the Seminole crowd. Off speed. Able to get it on the bat, but Issa Torres makes the grab. 3 outs. We head. 4-pitch walk for Ross. Speed on the base pass for Florida State. And now Riley Wyman. Torres showing every reason why she was a top 10 recruit coming into Florida State. Opposite field, going back Marbury. Makes the play, Ross.
Go in a pitch like that and then using that energy and her power to go forward and up a little bit too, challenging Florida State hitters with a different type of look.
Ross is gonna take off after that ball gets away from Bordeaux. From the moment that she got into the uniform. Over to third base, Goodwin, throw across. Gets Beecham. Florida State leaves a runner aboard on second. The 8th-ranked Seminoles lead 4-1, and we'll go to the 5th. Right back to Danley. Easy money. Danley throws a pitch. Danley makes the play. Hey, with more pulled it together towards the end of last season and doing it again in her sophomore year. Charging in is Waycaser. Can't make the grab, and it's fair, but the throw to second is in time. Annie Potter tracks back, and they tag out Michaela Marbury sliding into second base. 2-1 to count for Michelle Tarpe. Bouncer to Beecham, throw across. Got her. 1-2-3 for Ashton Danley in Florida State. Off the end of the bat, right into the glove in left field. Pitch coming. Heading field, opposite field, right into the glove. At second, Thrunk makes the play, 2 down. Similar to the last at bat from Michaela Edenfield. Wyman trying to work her way back. Flung it too far outside, and Dak trots down to first.
On what's on top, that one's going to be the pitch calls. So everybody's on the same page. Technology now newly in the game a little bit more.
Harp draws a walk, puts 2 on for the Noles. I mean, looking at that. Sophomore out of Winchester, Tennessee. Danley, right over to second. Easy play for NC State. And we'll head to the 6th, heart of the order. Hensley to the opposite field, going back. Can't make the grab. DeLong in right field, off her glove. And Hensley, back-to-back at-bats into second base, leads off the top of the...
Off balance.
Church stays alive, it's fair. Church gets it done, coming around the score, St. Jean. And an RBI single for Hannah Church. Was looking for her first hit of the weekend. Comes pretty timely for the Pack in the top of the 6th, cuts that lead to 2.
Good piece of hitting by Church. This ball just going to be right down the line, and Jason E. Beecham tries to kind of come up with the pick, seeing if it's going to play off the bag as well. Not much she can do on.
Full count payoff pitch. Bordeaux in the left. Kerr's right there, like a magnet into her glove. 1 away. Simmers drew a walk her last time up in the 4th. Right up the middle. Over the bag at second. And in safely is Kendall Simmers in NC State.
All being pretty equal, spread across the board.
First pitch, Hensley drops it into center. In front of Harp. In NC State. Bases loaded.
Stanley and then Franczyk coming in, both pretty predominantly off-speed pitchers.
First pitch, swinging again, is through the hole. Goodwin does it. 1 run scores. Another coming home. Hannah Goodwin, 2 RBI single, ties this game up in the top of the 6th.
Hannah Goodwin again hitting early in the count, just trying to sit back, wait patiently, knowing that Franczyk has the good off-speed stuff. A 2 RBI single. I mean, the timely hitting coming in a big situation right now is the freshman Franczyk just trying to figure it out.
Three and two, Franczyk delivers, swing and a miss from Smith. Big one for the... Two and two. Gets it off the end of the bat, right back into the glove of Jazzy Franczyk. With 9 themselves, Amaya Ross to lead off. What a play, what a grab to stop it, but there it is. Ross is going to reach at first. It was Kendall Simmers with the diving stop. Backhand of the glove. 9-hole for Florida State. And a runner on. Ross takes off. The throw from Bordeaux. In the dirt. Too much speed for Amaya. She keeps stealing.
Ball program. Trying to utilize that speed.
Widra pops up a bunt. Goodwin. Easy play in foul territory. The first out of the inning, and over to first base. What a grab. Tarpe backhands it, steps on first base. So Torres is out, 2 outs.
Just trying to do a job.
Beecham over to third base. Goodwin with some emphasis, gets it in time. Riley Wyman stays hot. The Wolfpack stay alive.
Over the plate, you can't throw him stuff around the plate. It's got to be grotesque.
And earns the walk, a point back to her dugout. Tough AB for Tarpe. And she said it at the end of the first senior. 1 and 2. Reaches for Beecham. Over to second for 1. The throw not in time to get Ensley. The lead runner is out, Tarpe. Hannah Church. It was her first hit of the weekend. Running an RBI on the ground. Beecham gets the lead runner again for 1. The double play. Jason E. Beecham at the hot corner. Gets it going for Florida State. And now a chance to walk it off. Janai Kerr, Edenfield, and Deck coming up.
And Jason E. Beecham on the hot corner, the 5-4-3 double play, getting it done on the defense, giving her team a 1. And that's a good place to be sitting.
Rolled over to the third. Goodwin in time to get Janai Kerr.
You know that Wyman can throw something off speed, so you don't want to be surprised by anything. You just got to stay protect.
Edenfield in the air to center field. Coming over to make a grab is Ensley. 2 away for NC State. Wyman delivers, swing and a miss. Riley Wyman fired up right now, and ladies and gentlemen, 12th pitch, 3-2 count. Franczyk delivers. Inside Bordeaux. Drops down to first, and the leadoff batter. There's the freshman. Showing bunt, lays it down. Edenfield out, throw down to Hartley. Pulled her off the bag. They're gonna say safe, let's see, probably going to go to a review. It's close. It looked like she might have been out, but she is safe. Says
Ensley's been in the box.
Saw the smile on her face there. Ensley. Short little blooper. Torres back to make the play. 2 outs. In the top of the K-time chance raining. Short swing. Easy grab. Apsil gets it done. Kennedy Harp, Ashton Danley, Amaya Ross, 2 up for 4. And Kennedy Harp earns another 4-pitch walk. Winning run on base. Hartley is batting on the season. She gets beamed. Just got away from Wyman. Really haven't seen that
In the box.
Bueno rolled over, flipped over to second for 1. They're not going to get a throw to first. So Bueno will reach. Christina Hartley is tagged out at second. Misses though on the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Will load the bases up. And who else up to bat right now for Florida State? Isa Torres. Two and two to Torres. Into left field, over the head and at the wall. Isa Torres. She's done it all weekend and she does it again. Walks it off for Florida State. They win this one 5-4.
That concludes today's game. Your final score is Florida State 5.
Isa walk-off for Miss Torres. What a job that she has done all season long. Last night, a triple shy of the cycle, and now a walk-off to her name. Great hitting from the sophomore to get it done, and now Alex, Florida State in command. They'll take this series as we look ahead to Game 3 on Sunday.
Isa Torres just so clutch. Again, somebody that did it last season against NC State in the Wolfpack, getting the walk-off hit in that game. Does it again this year too. So a couple of back-to-back time